So here it is, my CFMoto 450 MT, again in a new design. It was yellow, white and black before. Maybe you have seen my last video with the wrapping of the complete motorcycle. And now I changed everything to a complete black design. And there was one major reason why I did it, and I will tell you in a second. Okay, so first let's have a look at the new design, completely in black now. So I wrapped all the gray parts in black now. It was a lot of work to take off the old wrapping. It was a very thick foley and a terrible glue, so this took me I think 1 day just to take it off. Now the tank is black again like it was before, and the side panel and the fender at the front is wrapped now in black, but this time not with a wrapping design. I just took some standard 3M car wrapping foley. It was very nice before too. It was a little bit more sporty, more rally look, but there was one thing that I really didn't like, and this was the reason why I took it off. On some parts, especially on corners like here, there have been some cutouts in the wrap, and these cutouts on several places on the foley, they always left a little bit of room for water and dirt to get in there, and this wasn't looking that nice. So the main problem of all these wraps, I think, is that on some parts, especially where the foley is bent, there are some cutouts in the wrap, especially at these parts here where you always look on. There have been some huge cutouts which have to be there so that you can bend the wrap. But these cutouts, first they give the chance that some water can get between and some dirt, and it doesn't look that nice. And this was on many parts everywhere, like on these parts here and down here, everywhere have been some cutouts, and that for me doesn't look that perfect, not that professional. So I decided, take it off. The standard car wrap looks much cleaner also on these parts here. At the fender, you just heat it up and then you can flex it around these curvy parts much better. So next time I will do some wrapping, I will always take some car wrap from 3M, a little bit thinner, makes it much easier. Yeah, so this was the main reason. It wasn't the look, because I liked it, looked very sporty, a little bit rally-like, but these cutouts, this was the main reason why I took off the wrap. And I really like this stealth black look now. I just put some logo on the side, but this time the wrapping was much easier because it's a car foley which is very thin, and with some heat you can stretch it, so this wasn't that big of a hassle. You can take it off again if you did something wrong, so this was much more easy than with a thick graphic design that I had before. And I really like the look. All black makes this bike look completely different now. And of course I still have the Hepco Becker tank guard and the Hepco Becker engine guard. I had to take off the skid plate of Hepco Becker because the mount here on the back, it has several points here at the front, 4 and 2 here at the back, and I had some problems to do this by myself because of the center stand. I had one problem to get the screw here inside at the back for this mounting bracket which goes under the exhaust. This is because of the center stand. If you don't have the center stand, it will be no problem to mount the skid plate of Hepco Becker, but with the center stand you need a second person to bring some pressure on it, and I was doing it alone, so I had to take it off. But I will do it in the workshop again, and with some help in the workshop I will be able to get the screw in at the back for this mounting bracket, and then I have the skid plate too. But at the moment I'm back to the standard one. I'm not doing some off-road, so this one looks quite good too. But of course the Hepco Becker one is much more rugged and gives a lot of protection to the exhaust and the engine. And the crash guards, they look very good with the bike. They are very solid. The fit and finish of these Hepco Becker crash guards is amazing. No problem at all. And I heard that some people have problems with the standard CFMoto crash guards, that the fit is not the best one. But here everything is aligned perfectly. I had no problems with the installation. And they look very good, give a lot of protection now. I also installed the Hepco Becker handlebar risers. These are the 2 centimeter handlebar risers. Also a perfect fit and finish, and gives me a little bit better riding position now when the handlebars are a little bit higher. At the moment I went back to the standard seat because it's a little bit more black. The rally seat is more gray than black, and I think the look fits better to the black design at the moment. It will be interesting what you think about this new design. I think it looks a little bit more premium than with the gray. but yeah, this is always a matter of taste. Some people like the white and the blue and pink. I think this complete black look fits very good to the CFMoto. Okay, so that's it for today. Just a very short video and the introduction of the new design of my CFMoto 450 MT, all blacked out. And this time it really worked very easy and very good with the wrapping. Just two parts, the two side panels and the front fender. Yeah, and now it's looking very clean and nice again. So if you are riding in this winter season, then ride carefully. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, ride safe, and cheers.